1 signs. She's into you, but trying to hide it. Female psychology. Did you know that many women often hide their true feelings, even when they're strongly attracted to someone? Recognizing these subtle signs can help you understand her intentions better and potentially spark a deeper connection. The last fact will leave your mouth opened. Like and subscribe, and let's start. Now, gentlemen, let's talk about eye contact. It's the most powerful tool in your arsenal. When an older woman is attracted to you, her eyes will tell the story her lips might hide. You might catch her stealing glances, her gaze lingering longer than socially acceptable. And when you lock eyes, hold that gaze for a beat. You might see a flicker of interest she tries to mask by looking away. Remember, the eyes are the window to the soul. Listen closely. Pay attention to how she laughs around you. Does she giggle at your jokes even when they're not that funny? Is her laughter higher pitched, a little breathier? That's nervous laughter, a sign she's trying to play it cool. An older woman might not know how to act when attracted. She's used to being composed, but you throw her off balance. She laughs to release tension, not to be silly. Embrace it, gentlemen. You're breaking down her walls. Keep the conversation light and watch her transform into genuine smiles and connection. Now, let's talk about the language of touch. I'm not talking about anything inappropriate, mind you, but those subtle, fleeting moments of physical contact that speak volumes. Does she brush your arm when she laughs at your jokes? Does she playfully push you when you tease her? Does she find excuses to stand a little closer than necessary, her shoulder brushing against yours? These, my friend, are not accidents. They're deliberate actions, a way for her to test the waters, to see how you respond to her touch. And trust me, the way an older woman touches you can tell you everything you need to know about her feelings. If she's initiating physical contact, even in these small, seemingly insignificant ways, it means she's comfortable with you, that she craves that closeness. Now it's up to you to reciprocate, to mirror her actions, to show her that you're feeling that spark too. Gentlemen, women are masters of subtlety, especially when it comes to expressing their feelings. Gentlemen, women are masters of subtlety, especially when it comes to expressing their feelings. And older women? Well, they've had years to perfect this art. So when it comes to compliments, you gotta listen closely, read between the lines. She might not shower you with effusive praise, but pay attention to how she notices the details. Does she compliment your sense of style, the way you tell a story, the way you make her laugh? These seemingly small compliments are actually big neon signs flashing, "I'm interested." She's noticing things about you, things that other people might overlook. She's paying attention, and that, my friend, is a surefire sign that she sees something special in you. Don't brush off her compliments or downplay them. Acknowledge them. Let her know that you appreciate her words. It'll encourage her to open up even more. Chapter 5. Personal questions. Her way of peering into your soul. Now, let's talk about questions. When an older woman is interested in you, she's not just going to scratch the surface. She wants to know what makes you tick, what you're passionate about, what keeps you up at night. She'll ask about your childhood, your dreams, your fears. She'll listen intently to your answers, her eyes sparkling with curiosity. This isn't just polite conversation, gentlemen. This is her way of peering into your soul, of seeing if you're someone worth investing her time and energy in. She's looking for a connection, a meeting of the minds, and your answers will tell her everything she needs to know. Be open, be honest, be vulnerable. Share your story with her, and watch as the bond between you grows stronger with each passing moment. Chapter 6. Mirroring your actions. The subconscious language of love. Now, this next sign is all about subconscious cues, those subtle ways we mimic the people we're attracted to. You see, when we're drawn to someone, we unconsciously start mirroring their behavior, their body language, even their speech patterns. So, pay attention to how she acts when she's around you. Does she take a sip of her drink when you do? Does she lean in when you lean in? Does she start using similar phrases or expressions? This mirroring is a natural human response to attraction. It's our way of building rapport, of showing the other person that we're on the same wavelength. If you notice her mirroring your actions, it's a strong indication that she's feeling a connection, that she's subconsciously trying to bridge the gap between you. Now let's talk about the digital age, because even older women aren't immune to the allure of social media. In fact, it can be a powerful tool for gauging her interest. Is she constantly liking and commenting on your posts, even the ones that are just you ranting about your favorite sports team? Does she send you funny memes or interesting articles that remind her of you? This, my friend, is her way of staying on your radar, of showing you that she's thinking about you even when you're not together. Don't underestimate the power of a well-timed emoji or a witty comment. It might seem small, but in the world of digital flirting, it speaks volumes. Now, gentlemen, let's talk about a touchy subject: jealousy. It's not a pretty emotion, but it can be a powerful indicator of attraction, especially when it comes to older women. You see, they're not going to waste their time on petty games. So if she seems a little uncomfortable when you mention other women, or if she's quick to defend you if someone else is critical, it's because she cares. She might not come right out and say it, but her actions speak louder than words. She sees you as someone special, someone worth protecting, and the thought of you being with someone else doesn't sit well with her. Don't be afraid to test the waters a bit, to see how she reacts when you mention other women. Just be subtle, be respectful, and be prepared for her to surprise you with the intensity of her emotions. Now, fellas, let's talk about playful teasing. It's a classic flirting technique, and older women are masters of it. Why? Because it allows them to inject a little bit of fun and flirtation into the interaction without feeling too vulnerable. Does she tease you about your taste in music? Does she playfully challenge your opinions? Does she make lighthearted jokes at your expense? This isn't mean-spirited, gentlemen. It's her way of keeping things light, of flirting with you without putting her heart on the line. So when she teases you, tease her back. Engage in the banter, show her that you can take it as well as you can dish it out. Now, this next sign can be a bit confusing, but it's important to understand. Sometimes an older woman will send mixed signals. She might be warm and engaging one minute, then distant and aloof the next. This isn't because she's playing games, gentlemen. It's because she's trying to figure out her own feelings, to reconcile her attraction to you with her desire to protect her heart. She might be hesitant to let her guard down, to allow herself to be vulnerable again. So she pushes you away, only to pull you back in when she realizes she misses your presence. The key here is to be patient, to give her the space she needs to process her emotions. Don't crowd her, don't try to force anything. Finally, gentlemen, let's talk about the most telling sign of all: her actions. When an older woman is truly interested in you, she'll find excuses to spend time with you, even if it means going out of her way. She might invite you to events, suggest coffee dates, or find reasons to be in your vicinity. She might even invent errands or tasks that just happen to coincide with your schedule. Don't be oblivious, gentlemen. These aren't coincidences. These are deliberate attempts to spend more time with you, to get to know you better, to build a connection that goes beyond fleeting moments. So, pay attention to her actions, to the effort she's making to be near you. So there you have it, gentlemen. 11 undeniable signs that an older woman is interested in you, even if she's trying her best to keep it under wraps. Remember, understanding these signs is just the first step. The real magic happens when you use this knowledge to build a genuine connection, a relationship based on mutual respect, admiration, and attraction. Don't be afraid to make the first move, to show her that you're interested too. Now tell me, have you ever noticed any of these signs from an older woman? What did you do? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more dating advice from yours truly.